Hey boys, welcome back to some fast bowling career mode round 7 of the Matador Cup here, taking on Victorian Bushrangers at the Wacker. Just love bowling here, but same side as always, the Victorian side. Pretty standard, I would say. A pretty decent side, a lot of international experience there, but hopefully we can continue the good form. We've been playing pretty well. I mean, personally, not picking up like bags of wickets, but you know, bowling really well, and like I've been saying, like, just not even the fact that we're not picking up heaps of wickets. We're getting, you know, a couple, one or two. I think our best is like 3 for, but even though we're not picking up a heap of wickets, it's still, I'm still having a lot of fun just doing the fast bowling career, because you can just, you know, I can be more aggressive. That can be a bit of a tactic for us, and I think that's been going pretty well as we come into bat here. The average of 14. We haven't had much chance really with the bat. A couple of little opportunities, but we got a really good chance here to actually, you know, get a decent score. Our batting is pretty bad. Like, our stats, I've pretty much just been putting all the stats into bowling. I haven't really touched the batting stats. I put a few points in, but right there, beautiful shot. We've hit it so fine. That is short fine leg, but just flicked it there. Just beautiful little touch right there. It was a poor delivery down leg, but put it away in beautiful start to the innings, honestly. As he comes back in here, and you would not believe it. We tried the similar shot, and the fucking keeper, who is the keeper? Matthew Wade, probably? He's taken it down the leg side. You wouldn't believe it. Feel pretty hard done by. You know, we got a fair bit of bat on it, but Wade, I mean, come on, it's fucking Wade keeping. He would not catch that. But whatever, dude, you know, we probably tried a little bit too fine. It was obviously more of an edge than off the face, so that's what happens. And we do have a fairly long tail, like a lot of bowlers in our lineup, but we still made a decent total. You know, you'd be happy with that. As you see, like 20 average, only picking up at best for 3 for, so we've been keeping it tidy, picking up a few wickets, so our average is still very good, which is nice. A nice start to the bowling right there, just perfect line, perfect length, a little bit of swing, not a heap, but just enough to hopefully get an edge, a little bit more there. I do notice, like, it's fairly realistic, this game, where if you bowl it like wider, it'll swing more, but if you try bowling it really straight, then a lot of times it won't swing as much, which is good. As right here, we bang it in short, and I thought for sure this is out. We go up, the umpire is not going to give it. We're going to have a look at the replay. I was sure this came off the glove or maybe bat. It was a ripping delivery, third nut here. But as you see, it's come off the arm guard. You wouldn't believe it. I don't know how it didn't, like, flick the glove on the way through, but it's just got enough of the arm guard. I can't believe it didn't just, like, as you see, bit of a glitch right there. But I can't believe it didn't just, like, run up the arm off the glove. But yeah, unfortunate. Just a bit of a, you know, unlucky right there. I mean, that's sort of what's happened this whole career. We've been bowling well, just not the luck, I would say. Absolutely beautiful delivery, but as you see, they're 1 for 130 into our 4th over here. This one's actually, I thought it was pretty close. Bit high, bit down leg probably, but worth the shout. Cameron White, Rob Quiney. We could have had Quiney early on. Actually, when did we come on to bowl? I didn't even see the score when we came on to bowl, but we should have had Quiney out a little bit earlier anyway. But, well, I guess we shouldn't have. He wasn't out, but it was a close run thing. So, you know, we're bowling tidy, but yeah, they're chasing, what is it, like 240, 250 odd? So they're cruising. They're absolutely cruising at the moment. It's more like 260, I think. That's right there. We go for the big leg cutter, and he lets it go. I talked about this last episode, I think. I find it annoying how they leave those ones go. Like, it's on the stumps. The batter wouldn't leave it go. They don't know it's going to be a cutter that much, but it's sort of just the way the game is. It's not too big a deal. But thankfully, they did pick up another wicket, so 2 down. Glenn Maxwell obviously can hold the bat as well, but Rob Quiney is definitely the man we'd like to get a couple of new batsmen in and try to change the momentum. As another short ball in, he was all little a little late on the shot, but he did just kept it down. It was not a bad shot actually. As 106 required, as you see, the current run rate 5 and a bit. They only need about 4. But we are going to pick up the big wicket. Rob Quiney on 81 before he gets his 100. We strike. Just I think it was a bit of a slow ball actually, and that's probably something I should try to utilize a bit more because actually no, I don't think it was. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. I know if I keep going with that, people are going to be like 155 Ks. Not that slow. I think it was just a normal pace delivery. But that is one thing I probably should do is a few more slow balls, because when you bowl a few slow ones, they do mistime them. As that was a good first cherry to Handscomb there. That was quick, right at the head probably, but well ducked, you know, well evaded. First ball up, he was on the ball, and second ball nice and full, hitting the pad this time, but no swing back in, so obviously not going to be hitting the stumps. But we're changing this game slightly. Hopefully we can get a couple more wickets as Coulton Ollie bangs one in short. It's going to be an edge through to the keeper, and a beautiful take there by, I think, Sam Whiteman is keeping for us. And good stuff, you know, a bit of intimidation. Coulton Ollie's been bowling really well in this tournament. He just bangs that in short. It was down leg a bit, but you know, Handscomb, we roughed him up a little bit in that first over, and Coulton Ollie picks up the wicket. So that's sort of what we've done. We've bowled really well. We put the pressure on, and then the other bowlers around us have picked up the big wickets. As you see now, Glenn Maxwell in pretty good form. That one almost carries. We could have had him out, but not to be, unfortunately. And Short is the other man to the crease. So we're getting into the middle order. Pick up 1 or 2 more wickets. Is this one whizzes past? I thought it was an edge. I heard something. Did it? Apparently not. Apparently not. It was a good bumper once again. I love bowling the short balls, dude. They're so good in this game. They're so good. Plays and misses. They're hits. Yeah, it's great stuff. Like, the short balls are so realistic, honestly. But yeah, we're bowling quality stuff. Into our 7th over. Only gone for 14, picking up the 1 wicket. We would love to pick up a couple more. Potentially get us to this unlikely win. Because they're definitely still in the box seat. They need about 100, a bit less than 100 now. So, you know, I think they'd be in the box seat. Still plenty of time left. But getting into the middle to low order. See, 90 off 109. It should be, you know, it's still a lot of runs. So anything can happen, but we need to pick up a few. Is this one taken away from Short? Go off with the appeal again. I thought there might have been a little edge, but it does miss the bat quite significantly there. So once again, we just can't get the luck to go our way. Once again, so close to the square leg, but not going to carry. So I think that's going to be Maxwell's 50. A very, very well worked innings here. 50 off 42 deliveries. And all of a sudden they need 40 off 61. Short up the other end has done a good job as well. So these two guys got him out of trouble, really. But we are going to pick up Short. And potentially there could be another little twist in this game. And Short there goes for 24. Just looking to pull this one. Didn't get hold of it and just picked out the man finally. So many near misses, so many tight chances. As you see, it was a little too quick. It just got onto him, hit it high on the bat, and we picked him up. So that's a big wicket. And as we see, we come back here for our last over. Glenn Maxwell is now out as well. Another ripping bouncer. But John Holland, Matthew Wade are at the crease. So we're into the bowlers. Well, Matthew Wade obviously can hold the bat. So we need to, I mean, getting him out, pretty good shot of winning. But even if we don't get him out, we could just clean up the tail, which would be ideal. That one's flicked away nicely there by Holland, though. Trying to change the angle up, but not going to work this time, as we get a couple more balls in our spell. Just looking to pick up one more wicket. Matthew Wade would be the huge wicket. Could go a long way to winning this game. Like I said, very unlikely to win it, but who knows? Who knows, dude? Matthew Wade plays that one nicely, but one last chance. Hopefully we can make something happen. Be ideal. We're going to try. I think it's just going to be a quick bumper. Just try to nick him out here. It's quick, but pretty well pulled actually. Matthew Wade hooks it around the corner. It didn't get up as high as I wanted to. I guess, 10th over. Losing a bit of fatigue right there. Just didn't get up. Probably should have tried a more full delivery, but, you know, it was worth the effort. 32 off 48. It's still anyone's game if we can just pick up a couple of wickets. Well, if we pick up a couple of wickets, we probably win. we drop it, dude. We fucking dropped the catch. You wouldn't believe it. I actually stayed in the field for this, and randomly, it was gonna be, who was it? Holland, I think. We're gonna have a look at the replay. As you see, who was bowling here? I think it's Coulton Isle. He charges in, he bowls a very full delivery. We're at point, it swings away a little bit. Catches the outside edge, we get up there, but no, the one-handed. We should have gone two hands. It was terrible stuff. We dropped the catch. And I'm not going to say we lost the game for us, but, you know, they got it with a couple overs to spare. I think Matthew Wade stayed at the crease. We didn't drop Wade, we dropped Holland, but yeah, that was a big wicket. It could have changed the game. I could not believe that we actually fielded for that ball and there was a catch to us. We dropped. But that's how it goes. It was still a good game, personally. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like if you are, and I'll see you guys next time.